Alright, hold on to your hats. We only have a couple of games, a couple being two, left in the season, and we are positively tolerable. At least that is the goal in today's episode. We're going to stick with a primarily similar lineup. We're going to see if we can sub somebody for Layla, though, because she is not doing so good, but she has better stats tense than just about anybody else who could go in for. Princess, secondary, I'm fine with that. Let's swap those two position-wise. See if maybe her banning third canopy cleaning up does us any favors. Howl, and he's fine. Hasn't really gotten much done for us, but who has is the question. Molly O'Connor's looking okay. Blammo Battery is fine, and Queen Lang, guess what? Still haven't done anything about it. We're not going to do that because we don't have a lot of players left here. So Lily is tense. Other options we have would be Ruby, who has reasonable-ish stamina, all things considered. So we could go that route. We certainly could. We could go... Well, I love... No. No. Alright, we're going to go with Ruby on the hill because I don't want to deal with Queen Lang's nonsense, quite frankly. Okay. Uniforms. What are we doing? We are doing... Are we home? Shoot. Yes, we are home, I believe. I'm like 97% sure. Yes, okay. I had to check that. And what is their lineup looking like? Let's take a look at that. I need to be better about doing this. We have Gabe Greenman, who we haven't seen in a moment. He's got good power. He's feeling okay. On fire. That could be trouble for us. For, oh my goodness, Lewis Houndstooth. Disturbing with his stats. Who else? We got Eric Eccles, who likewise feeling good, locked in at the plate, so that could be trouble. Madden Bates, tolerable, decent hitter, yeah, okay. And Spry Odeball, I can't read nothing. And Ned, all right, we're just gonna look at this. We got Cirrus Cisneros, so this team is going to be trouble. More than likely. Just looking at things. And on the mound today against us is going to be Kinsey Fletcher. And not a great starter. So maybe if we can get to Kinsey before Kinsey can get to us, good things could happen. But that remains to be seen. Let's play ball.
The Pigeons here at Ciudad de Colores. Hold on to your hats. Use the handy hat handles.
Well, the Pigeons are here. You are here. And thank you for joining us. Let's get another one underway. Gabe Greenman is going to lead things off against Ruby Farrell. The left-hander fires the first pitch of this one, and it's good for a strike to Greenman. We are underway. Two quick strikes to the leadoff man here for the Lizards. And that one low, 1-2 is easily handled over there at third base. One up, one down. Lewis Houndstooth, and this man is aggressive and scary and very bad. And Farrell says, I gotta be careful with him. 1-0. That's bonked left field, trouble going back. Foul, not by much. A long strike. Two strikes now, and Ruby wants to get him. On the ground and down the line, foul. We'll do it again. And inside, even up now, 2 apiece on Houndstooth. The swing and a miss. Big strike out there for Ruby.
The left fielder, number 13, Eric Eccles.
Here comes Eric Eccles. And a couple outs to start off this ball game. Farrell deals a strike to Eric, and Not quite able to get the call on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike on the ground, skipping through, and that'll be a base hit for Eccles, who stands aboard at first with a couple of outs here in the top of the first.
Right field, number 30, Madden Bates.
Madden Bates got a metallic-looking pink bat. He hasn't cooked that thing long enough, if you ask me. But Bates on the ground, play from short in plenty of time, and that'll end the inning for Louisiana. Here come the Pelicans on offense for the first time. Theo Mitchell in the leadoff spot. The patience and the bonkage, which he does foul there for a long strike. Got a piece. Second one popped up just about the same spot, but this one's playable, and Heel is retired. Just inside that right field line, he tried to get something going and couldn't do it. Layla is going to come in now, and as the hip-hop music fades, she's ready for her first at-bat here against Kinsey. I can't remember her last name. She's thrown out anyway, and here we go, 3-hole. 2 gone, nobody aboard here for Princess. See if she can set something up for Canopy to keep this first inning alive. The first pitch. That's good for a strike. 2 of those, in fact, and on 3 pitches, Princess Precious and the Pelicans set down in the first. An inning in the books. Nobody's able to crack the score column just yet.
Now batting, catcher number 31, Spry Odubel.
There's Odubel in the leadoff spot here in the second as Farrell sets, kicks, and fires. There's a strike, and so Ruby trying to have a quality start here in this penultimate game of the season. A 3-ball, 1-strike count is turned into a knock, and a good one. No, a caught ball. That's what that is, a catch, which is an out. Here's Ned Shambles. All right, I'll get something going here. Start him off with a strike. That's good. Farrell is in a 1-1 count with nobody on, 1 out. And that's through for Ned Shambles. A single sets up the double play
Number 44, Cirrus Cisneros.
for Cirrus Cisneros. For some reason, I remember him being one of the guys who started screaming half the time when he got into the box. First pitch strike there from Farrell. Double play in order, 1 at first, 1 gone. 2 strikes on Cisneros. Here comes Ruby. A foul ball, and we'll do it again, 1-2. The pitch, not quite there. So Cisneros swings and misses.
Now batting, the
So 2 gone.
number 26, Lara Ross.
Here's Lara Ross. Trying to pick up that runner from first with 2 gone here in this second for the Lizards. Bonked on the ground and picked up but foul. Swing and a miss, and Ruby's a strike away. She's got the K, and that'll do her for the second inning for Louisiana. All right, speaking of screaming, Canopy's going to lead it off, bottom 2. And you feel like if you can get to this starter, which Canopy's trying to do, but grounds out, you could get something going. But another easy out. Stephen Howell looks in. He's got the look. He's ready. Do damage. All right. Ball and a strike on Howell. Bonks one foul, and that will be a take-home. And Howell gets a hold of that. Center field, left center, going back and caught. Couple outs again. Dean Robinson will dig in. And he's going to see what he can do here. 2 gone, nobody aboard for him as he starts his at-bat off with a strike and then a ground ball thrown to first. 1, 2, 3 go the Pelicans. Third inning is upon us. And
Now batting,
Ruby
number 17,
Kinsey Fletcher.
Kinsey Fletcher, there it is. So Ruby will face her counterpart to start the inning, and Fletcher takes a strike. 1-1 to Kinsey now, and Ruby gets a foul, so she's ahead 1-2. Swing and a miss. Fletcher heads back to the dugout quietly.
Number 92, Gabe Greenman.
We put these unis together. I don't know about this color. Gabe Greenman digs in. It was me. There's a strike. And Greenman on the ground. That'll be a single. Gabe Greenman starts off the order.
Number 28,
Louis Houndstooth steps up for his second at-bat of this one. On the ground, that is foul. Ruby ahead. And a ball mishandled by Molly, and the runner goes to second with ease. On the wild pitch. Pass ball, one of the two. And that'll find grass, runner to third, and will hold there. So the Lizards with runners at the corners.
Number 13, Eric Eccles.
Here's Eccles. A dangerous time here. Ruby pitching under pressure. One gone. Double play. Ends the inning. A strike to Eccles makes it 0-1. Too high. And that's hit a long way center field going back, and gonna be caught out in front of the track just in that. Don't you call that arrow point? And a run does score on the sac fly, so two gone. And Bates will dig in, and Louisiana leads this one 1-0. Farrell fires a ball inside to start off this at-bat. It's in there, so trying to get back on track. Runner goes. The throw is not in time. The stolen base is there. Runner goes again. This time thrown out by O'Connor. Gunned down to end the inning, and one for the Lizards. Bottom of the third. Chance to get one back. Here comes Molly. Speaking of Miss O'Connor. At a bottom of the throw to third, and Molly takes one inside to move ahead. All right, Molly, get one and get after it. Swing and a miss. She wanted to. 1 ball, 2 strikes on her, and she takes it even up at 2 apiece. Knocked foul. She wanted it, she didn't get it. Strikeout for Molly there, and we move on. Blamo Bannery playing third. Trying to get something going. Nobody aboard for him with 1 out in the inning, and he bops one foul, so it's 1-1 on him. Hi, how are you? All right. Hit one and get after it. 2 strikes. And he will see one more. Battery gets a hold of it, but foul. Putting together a battle, trying to get to this starter, and he pops it up. Should be a play on the infield or just beyond it, and an easy out. Another 2 up, 2 down, and Ruby steps in, 9th batter. And Ruby's going to be kicked out early. Wingspan Tanner fills in off the bench, swings at the first pitch he sees, and promptly ends the inning with a ground out. Well, coming on to pitch is Lorenzo Clark, and you'd think it'd be too early. It's only the 4th. I wouldn't necessarily give up on the start given in by Ruby Farrell, but it's not my call. Bates steps in, Clark. First pitch swinging is Bates. The foul ball makes it 0-1. Too low. So Lorenzo, prior to coming on to play baseball, he was an accountant. As he gets a pop-up, and that'll be an out. Able to make the play way over there in the third base side. Here's Odeball. Didn't much go for accounting, did Lorenzo, and so started pitching in a local Sunday league, as that's hit a long way, and that's going to go. So that will double the lead for the Lizards. Just kind of got it and got up and arced right out of here. A rainbow of a home run. And the Lizards lead by a pair.
Number 40, Nad Shambles.
Here's Shambles. Just the one out in the inning thus far is Clark. Struggling to find it a little bit out of the pen as he looks to Molly and fires two straight outside the zone here, and swing and a miss will hopefully get him back on track. 2-2. Going for out number 2 and not gonna have it there, knocked foul. On the floor and through. Another base hit. So the infield not been doing what the infield is supposed to do, which is get to the balls hit to the infield.
Number 44, Samus Cisneros.
Here's Cisneros. Windmills the bat. The big man, Horace Moody, fills in for Clark and throws an inside ball. Fouled away. 1-1. 1 on, 1 out. Double play sets up well. And 1-2. The strikeout would work too. Moody says, I want him myself. Fires to first. Runner is back. Some members of this crowd not happy about that, but Moody gives up a long knock. That one will find grass. Runners now are going to be at the corners. Someone in the crowd not happy about this performance. Lara Ross steps in. Gotta keep him. That's where these games have gotten away from this Pelicans ball club, and they're going to get away a little more. That's going to find grass. 1 run scores. Second runner is going to hold at third. So they're still at the corners. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Kenzie Fletcher, the starter, who has knocked down 9 Pelicans in a row, will bat for herself against Horse. The bunt is successful, and so the runner moves into scoring position. Now 2 gone. Gabe Greenman. See what he can do. He's having a good one. Horse winds, kicks, deals, and the charge throw from short is there. 2 runs there in that half inning, and as we move to the bottom of the 4th, it's time to get the offense moving. That's what you'd hope. And Heel is the guy to grind down an at-bat, eat some pitches, and hopefully get something going as he starts off ahead 1-0. Mitchell unsigned and then re-signed. A 2-1 on the way to him. 3 balls and a strike. And Heel Mitchell, being Heel Mitchell, takes a walk. So good at-bat to get the leadoff man aboard. If Layla can get something going, could be right back in it in a moment. Heel at first, nobody out for Miss Uptown. She hits that to right field and foul. Just about. Had a good hit. Try to get another one and get after it. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Uptown. Nobody's moving. The pitch will get through. Layla with a knock. Heel stops at second, so 2 on now. And here we go, kids. Here comes Princess, and that, I don't remember if it's RBI man or rally, something's active here. I did hear it. So a 1-1 count to Precious, 2 on for her. And she gets a hold of one, that could be 2. Second one, first not in time. So runners at first and third. Canopy Cannon will step in. The veteran has an out to play with. And that's a strike to him. It's 0-1. A 1-1 to the big 13. Swung on, and he got a piece of it, and a big one, but it's going to hang up, and no, it's going to leave. Canopy Cannon ties the ball game with 1 swing of the bat. And he's still got it. 3-run home run for Lucky 13, and we're starting over. Crowd excited. Stephen Howell. Can he follow up that at-bat? Looked like that ball from Cannon was maybe going to be potentially playable out at the track, and
That's a strike and a half, my
just
friend.
kept going. And a strikeout there for Stephen Howell. Punch in the glove there is Fletcher.
Number 10,
Dean.
Robinson.
All right, Dean. Bases clear for him with a couple of outs.
Ball.
McKenzie starts him off with the ball.
That's strike.
Swing and a miss.
It's high.
All right. Move ahead 2-1. Get one and get after it. He pops it up. That might be playable. And it'll be in the seats. 2-2 with 2 gone. And a knock. A big knock. A long knock. And an out of here knock. And the Pelicans take the lead on a relatively unlikely home run candidate. 4-3. It's the most runs we've seen out of this ball club in like 2 weeks. And they've all come in 1 inning. Molly O'Connor wants to get in on this. And why shouldn't she? Most of this has been coming with a couple of outs. O'Connor wants in. I don't know if she's got enough on that one, though. And center right center. She will be a casualty in the end of the inning. 4 runs. And despite only 3 hits,
Now batting.
the Pelicans now have a lead, and that's important.
Lewis. Houndstooth.
Houndstooth is in now against Horace Moody, back out for another inning of work
Strike.
as he starts Lewis with a strike and fouls it up. They pitch low, and that's balked way back, and that'll find some grass. Houndstooth to second, and he'll have a double. Well, you gotta stop this
Number 13.
if you are Horace Moody, or leave the ball game. Horace looks in and gives up a knock. That'll find grass, and this game is tied again. Not what you want to see, but we're square at 4.
The right fielder.
Runner at second
Madden Bates.
for Madden Bates, and Horace wants to put a stop to this if he can do it. That's outside. You have a base open, be careful. Bates in a 1-1 count. Moody winds, kicks, and fires. That's through. A base knock. The runner at third is going to hold.
Now batting. The catcher.
First and
Number
third.
31. Spry.
For Spry Odubel. Horse is going to be tasked with staying out here if he can.
Yep, that's high.
That's too high, and Odubel knocks one through, and that'll score a run. So you just got the lead, and you gave it back. 5-4, the Lizards
Second baseman.
now
Number 40.
sit at the top of the
Shambles.
scoreboard. Shambles steps in, and Horse is somehow still in this game.
Nope,
Make it
that's
make
inside.
sense, as the children say.
Outside.
Outside of ball 2-0, and Horse
Ball.
not getting it done. 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch, hittable, and hit a good way, right field, and that's gone. 3-run home run. Why would you keep Horse in a situation and set him up for failure?
Now batting.
Absolutely
The first
unacceptable.
baseman, number 44. Cirrus Cisneros.
Cisneros is going to step in. Oh, now it's time. Amelia Pitts steps in to pitch. Howell steps in probably to catch. Score is now 8-4. Come on.
Nope, low.
Despicable. Not my call. That's what I call that. And look, there's another one. Like, how do you... On what planet? I get that we don't have a lot of great bullpen options, but it doesn't mean we don't have options. And when you're in a situation where you're ahead by a run, you start getting traffic on the bases, do something about it. Pull the pitcher, put someone else in, make a defensive substitution if you need to.
Strike.
Don't do nothing and let it fall apart. It's now 9-4.
That's a strike.
Amelia Pitts, really a thankless job, and I'm not thanking her because she just gave up a knock. Another runner aboard.
Now batting. The pitcher, number 17. Kinsey Fletcher.
Kinsey Fletcher, who's pitching a decent start now,
Now batting, Archie
will be pulled.
McMillan.
Archie McMillan against Amelia Pitts. She deals a ball upstairs. Still nobody out this half inning. Amelia deals that sizzled to left. Should be playable. And it will be. Runner retreats back to first. There's finally an out. Double play within the inning if we could do that.
Number 92,
The damage
Gabe Greenman.
very much has been done already as Gabe Greenman readies for another at-bat. He's having a ball game and a half.
No, inside.
Hmm.
You bet that's a strike.
All right. A strike. A foul. All right. Get the strikeout here, Amelia. Get yourself back on track. The pitch.
Nope. How about
Not there. Too high. 2-2. Swing and a foul. He just got a piece. He'll see one more.
ball?
It's not there. Full count. If you walk him, I will be very upset. 3-2 with one out.
Foul.
A battle of the bots going on here, quite literally. Checks on the runner, does Amelia. 3-2. Another one. Nope, check on the runner again. What are you doing? You are losing by a magnanimous amount of runs at this point. That is a strikeout, so to Amelia's credit, she did a thing.
Center field, number 28, Lewis Houndstooth.
Lewis Houndstooth will step in. Big spot for him. Amelia's going to stay out there. Houndstooth starts off with a foul. And he beams one. Left center field, going back. And look, another home run. Wow, what a surprise. This is not... Whatever. Whatever. It's almost the end of the season. Hang in there with me, folks. There's no way you're not feeling this too if you've been watching this series for a while. Like,
You bet that's a
the ridiculousness of all that has transpired is very apparent. It is now an 11-4 ball game. And we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Because that's a knock, a single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
Pull
30,
Amelia.
Matthew Bates.
Put it in the comments. Hashtag pull Amelia. Just like they should have pulled horse. Actually, just, I don't know, like, pull the pitcher. That's a good hashtag. Pull the pitcher. Because that's another home run. Are we done yet? Can I go home now? Like, at what point do you decide that enough is enough?
Brian Odubel.
Is it now? Yeah, so Audubon is screaming. As if there is anything worth screaming about, and Amelia will stay out there to further her punishment, and she will get punished with, like, the 34th home run of the inning. And the Lizards are winning, if you haven't noticed. I think they've gotten about 36 runs in this half inning alone. And the game might crash
Number 40,
with the amount
Campbell.
of emotional and psychological damage being done to this ball team. Shambles. It is 14-4.
That's a strike.
And remember, if you could, that this defense does know how to get outs sometimes. And on the flip side, 11 runs, by the way, in that half inning. Remember, in the top half of that inning, we were doing the thing called winning.
Blammo battery.
And now we are not. Enough about that. Blammo battery. Trying to see if he can dig into this lead. Gets one foul, and that's popped back our way.
Strike.
Swung on and missed. Nothing in 2 on him. Fletcher gets a foul. Or no, she's not pitching anymore, is she? She got pulled.
That's outside.
So Battery trying to eat some pitches and get an opportunity, which he will. So he's aboard with a leadoff knock. And we will pass the baton along.
On catcher, number 42, Edward Howell.
So Edward is going to come in to catch.
Strike.
And Maybe that's why we didn't do well. He's not calling a good game. But he is whacking one. Left field, going back and gone. I take it back. You can be a mediocre catcher because you hit a home run. Thank you, sir. Edward Howell puts a couple on the board. We've got a ways to go, but that's a start.
The left fielder, number 22, Neil Mitchell.
Heel Mitchell. I should just change his name to Walkman. Because he walks, man. There's a strike. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. A 1-1 on the way to heel. And he gets a hold of it. Left field. Caught.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I feel like a child. You're not supposed to catch it. We're supposed to win. Layla stands in, and she gets a hold of that left field. Doesn't have enough. I don't know. It's going back. It's gone. Layla uptown says, fine. You're not going to give it to my boy Heel? I'm going to hit one myself. And don't think I won't. She is stoked. And the lead is now a touchdown with an extra point. Princess Precious. Again, this is the most runs we've put up in probably 10 games. And yet, we are still losing as Precious tries to add on. And holy criminy, will she do it. I don't know what everybody ate before the ball game today. I don't think we've ever seen a game with this many long balls. Precious excited. Canopy excited.
Canopy, Anna.
Is 13 lucky enough? Yes, he is. That's tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. Layla, Princess, Canopy, 3 on the board. Wow. Fire up the band.
Now batting,
Something.
the shortstop, number 12, Stephen Howe.
And Steven has gotten a hold of one as well.
Kareem Bonventry.
And Bonventry, I believe, is taking over. A strike to Stephen Howell. No relation to Edward, by the way. I think I've mentioned that, but they wanted to make sure it got out there because don't want anyone getting the wrong idea. Howell to left. Gone. Or caught. Whatever that is. Not gone. That would be a very sad way to call a home run.
Dean Robinson.
Well, Dean comes up, and this inning has been fruitful as he starts off with a foul ball.
That's down.
Takes one, so here it is. Left field, but tall. Tall, not wide, and that'll lure. Oh, no, that'll fall for a double. Interesting. Okay. Runner in scoring position.
Number 17, Amelia Pitts.
Amelia Pitts. They're going to pull her
Nick Jackman.
for Nick Jackman. Let's go. That's high to him. Come on, Nick. Get one and get after it. 2-0. In there for a strike. He still could get one. Swings and on the ground. If they throw fast, they'll still get him, and they do. So Jackman attempted. One to McMackey coming on to pitch. And the 6th inning's upon us now. Here's the deal. 14-9 is a lot better than 14-4. But you have to keep it here. So McMackey with a tall task to keep this ball club from doing any more damage.
That's inside.
First pitch to Cisneros, inside, second one outside. I just said that you should keep the score where the score is and was, and now it isn't, and it wasn't, and now it's 15-9, and that's very not goodly. How many? How many?
Number 26, Lara Ross.
I actually don't know how many. So if you do, keep me posted, folks. Wow. I think at this point, we just need to enjoy it. No matter who it is. Foul ball, so she could get a K here, and she will.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 49, Kareem Bonventry.
Bonventry is going to step in and bat And take a strike from Wanda. That's on the ground. Get foul. I was going to be so mad if give up a hit to the pitcher like that. You can't do that. Swinging a broken bat pop-up. Look out for shrapnel, and that'll be an out, which is grand.
The third baseman, number 92, Gabe Greenman.
Here's Greenman for the 16th time today. He is 15 for 16 with 14 home runs. And 49 runs batted in. No, I don't know what he is, but he's good is what he is. And so McMackey doesn't know how to pitch to him, and now she does. Couple strikes on Greenman. No. Bunked foul will do her again, so Wanda gets a walk. Does Greenman.
How about the center fielder, number 28, Lewis Houndstooth.
Houndstooth
That's a strike.
takes a strike from McMackey. She wants out of it, and she's one pitch away from doing it. Houndstooth and Wanda are going to do battle. Another 0-2. Not there. Ball and 2 strikes. Lewis gets a hold of it. Sends it into, that might have gotten into the dugout or some concourse area that way, so look out, folks. Swing and a miss. She finally wins it. And a big strikeout there. So another one. 20 hits in the ball game for them. 9 for us. Bottom 6 will go. Here's Blamo. See what, if anything, he has on the table. That's too low.
Ball outside.
Outside, so 2-0. Blamo gets a hold of it and lines into an out. Here's Edward Howell. Nobody aboard for him with an out in the inning, as there's a strike on him now. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Bonks are foul, and look out there. Make sure you brought your glove and watch your beer. That's a line drive out. Come down to heel Mitchell in the 6th. And he will continue the inning as that one gets back there a ways, but he'll wisely hold up at first base with a single and pass the torch to Layla. All right, get yourself one.
Now pitching, Chip Villegas.
Chip Villegas. That's a name we've seen, I think. First pitch swinging is Layla, and she knocks one foul. Gets a hold of that. Center field, can of corn. She and the Pelicans are gone. 7th inning
Now batting.
is finally upon us. Can you believe it?
Eric Eccles.
Eric Eccles will lead it off. Wanda staying out there. Don't have many others. I'm glad we didn't put in Queen Lang.
Ball, that's low.
Started off with a... Oh, get it over to first, and that's in time despite the error.
Right field, number 30, Madden Bates.
But had we put in Queen Lang, this could have been a much more out-of-hand game, much quicker. Corey Kramer, the closer, just trying to get this one to the bottom half and give half a quarter of an eighth of a chance to the Pelicans. And that pitch is not going to be good for that. It's going to be good for a knock to the wall. A couple of bases there and a double. Trouble afoot for Carter.
Catcher, number 31, Spry.
Odeball. Stop your screaming.
Ball, that's outside.
Carter ahead of her, behind him now by 2-0. And he gets a hold of that right field. That's going to go back. And that's going to be caught. Runner from second will tag to third, I think.
Number 40, Ned Shambles.
Here comes Shambles. Looks in as he prepares to do something. A strike. Apologize, I'm yawning. Too low, so Carter 1-1.
That's a strike. strike.
Right there, one pitch away from sending this one bottom 7. That's through for a knock, and look at that, it's a run. Wow. Interesting. 16 of them now. Louisiana having a ball game right here. Cisneros beams that right field, and that'll be a souvenir. A strike on him. Taken. This crowd starting to become annoyed. Down the line, but foul. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He finally gets him. Bottom 7 we go, and look at this, kids. 22 hits to 10. We need another 10 hits just to get within screaming distance.
Number 26,
Princess taking some hacks as she prepares to lead off the last chance here for the Pelicans.
High ball.
That's too high on her. The 1-0 is outside.
That's inside.
3-0 on Precious.
Strike.
She'll take 1,
Ball 4.
and she'll take first on the walk.
center fielder, number 13.
Here comes Canopy. Well, this is the part of the lineup that could do some damage. It certainly could. Canopy to left. Likely not going to stay fair. He wanted that one, though. Bonus, or no balls and a strike.
Inside.
Now 1-1. Not there, so Canopy moves ahead here. Princess at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. He'll see one more. Trying to pick up his teammate, and he swings and misses.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Not what you want to see. Double play. Still in order, Stephen Howell.
You bet that's a strike.
Swing and a miss.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
2 strikes in a hurry on Howell.
Strike three, you
3 pitches is all it takes, and the Pelicans once again down to their final out
First baseman,
in
number
this, the
10,
penultimate game of the season.
Robinson.
Dean Robinson will step to the plate, trying to see if he can do something. Princess at first, 2 gone. 1-0 to Dean. Popped up, and that should do it. The play is made, and the ball game is over. Louisiana pummel the Pelicans here. We can answer that question, how many home runs, in just a moment. Final score. Cover your ears if you don't like violence. 16 runs, 22 hits, no errors, against 9 runs on 10 hits and no errors. If we could have gotten those 9 runs in any of the last, 10 of our games, we would have won them. Only because this game was chaos did that not happen. Alright, there's a look at the big numbers for those of you who are interested in dissecting a corpse. Alright, enough of that. Pitching. The loss going to be thrown at Horse Moody. Look at this. Look at this start turned in here, by the way, by Ruby. Really not bad. 3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run that was earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts. The ERA does fall a little bit to 7. Man. Oh, we got to look at this totals thing for, where is this? So home run totals for them are 6. Home run totals for us, home runs, where are you? I can't see nothing. Home runs for us, are you serious? 7. So, if my math is correct, we'll see. I'll see if any of y'all got it right. I think there was 13 home runs today. That is disturbing, and possibly also a war crime. Wow. Shame we couldn't be on the other side of that one, especially considering we're coming to the close of the season and we've got a manager moment to contend with. Somebody has to give up their parking spot. Who's walking? Who do I not care about having on the ball club? Amelia Pitts and Steven. I mean, both of y'all are not ideal people to be. You're walking because you messed this up today. You did. Don't even pretend you didn't, Amelia. Alright, the team's cassette player is not working again. Who wants to fix it? Who's fixing the tape player? I'm sick of this. I just want to listen to the whatever you listen to on a tape now. Is there like modern tapes? Do people still release tapes? Lorenzo Clark or Sophia Coffee? You're gonna make me pick, you jerks. Oh, Sophia just is getting her loyalty back, and I don't want to mess up Lorenzo's before the off season. Oh, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Oh, Lorenzo. I can't think about that too much. It's gonna hurt. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay, well, doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's life. Alright, fine. Oh, one more left, guys, and we're gonna start really picking this team apart. If you have any input, by the way, on who should stay or who should go, especially after this game, there's a plethora of options. Who needs to see the other side of the door? Preferably hitting them on the way out, too. But if you have anybody you suggest we pick up, I'd love to go get Alana Ali after her ball game from Brooklyn, but we'll see what they decide to do with her end of the season. Speaking of end of the season, we're on the road to finish it off, and last game we will be taking on Hoboken at home, or on the road. I mean, they are 13 and 18. Oh, that's okay. We're 10 and 21. We're here for a confidence boost for you. That's what's going on there. Queen Lang, they really want to push it. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to put maybe Lily or somebody else in for the start. And we'll get you a look at that ball game in more detail in a minute. Let's look at our player development situation. Sophia, you could get more contact. I like 1 and 1 fielding. I mean, that's not an unreasonable option, but is it worth 222,000 big ones? I don't really think so. But let's see what other options we have. Lorenzo Clark. No. Not doing that one. Just not happening. Horse Moody, he needs something after that start, let me tell you. He could get a new pitch, which would be humongo. A changeup, the junk and the accuracy stats. I mean, maybe. I don't know if we need it. It's not an overly expensive one, though, so it could be an option for him. Ella Vortex. I don't want her getting surrounded, so we're going to say no to that. Wingspan Tanner, not really interested because he's not sticking around for us. Nick Jackman, he could gain bad jumps, which I don't really care. 4 power, -2 contact. I don't want to do that because he doesn't have great contact to begin with. So let's do these two. Let's go for this for Sophia. Oh, so not ideal, but not horrible. She got what was it? 1 and 1, so that's okay. And then what was the other one we were gonna do? Horse. Were we gonna do this one? Yes, we were, and we did, and we are. Come on, give me the new pitch, please, please, please. Of course not, because the laws of physics, or whatever laws dictate these things, don't like me. Okay, cool, that's awesome, love that. Alright, next ball game. We're going to also take a look quickly at, so Lorenzo Clark didn't sign up for this, and so his loyalty went down. Yes. Is anybody... Oh, we got some, hold on, we got some bones to pick. Amelia Picked wouldn't mind being a free agent sometimes. You're gonna get your wish. So, don't even. Yeah, I don't have any qualms about getting rid of you because you were horrible. Ooh, you have lowered your asking salary, so you are looking for what? What is your new salary? I don't know. Oh, you only lowered it by like 100,000. I'm not interested right now. Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe later. Katrina Lynn lowered hers. Not by enough. That's what I'll say about that. The Dockers signed Spadaniel. Who'd you get rid of? Anybody good? I mean, a decent fielding human being and Third baseman. No. Just looking at the transactions, just trying to get an idea if there's anything we should do. Mexico City Madness coach and was replaced by Getty Doctor. Oh, so they signed Getty, which is fair. Oh, he's a good player too. Is Getty? Oh, interesting. So it'll actually tell you. I didn't know this in the middle what the things are. So that's interesting. So they got rid of a decent guy here. Got good velo. How old are you? 23? Are you kidding me? Who are you? Kyle O'Brien. Well, let's quickly, before we end this one, let's go take a look at this situation, because I like this in theory, not always in concept, but what are you going to do? Okay, we're going to go by, what are we going to go by? Position. Okay, now, we're going to go through this. I will go through more of this off camera, but I'm intrigued right now, so we're going to check this out. So Dallas Pitts, not really very interested. He's fine, but he's nothing that I... Alright, where are you? Kyle O'Brien, what are your stats? You got 72... 65. You don't have a lot in terms of accuracy, so maybe that's why they got rid of you. Actually, like if we think about it realistically, I'm going to take a look at this list, and I've been starring a few players here and there in preparation for the off season. We're going to do some more of that off camera, but in the meantime, hope you'll join us for the last game of this season. Then we'll start making moves in the off season. Again, if you have any questions, comments, queries, theories, concerns, campfire building techniques, or anything else, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section down below, and we'll see you for the next one, the last game of this season. Take care. Peace.